Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Celeste. We're in Core B-side right now. We just made it here. I just messed up the first jump. We're into the lava chase room at this point. I need to be a little bit lower down. Up, up. I didn't jump. I forgot to hit the jump button. Okay, we're just going. What does it want me to do? Oh, I see, I think. I forgot to jump. Wow. Anyways, this B-side is pretty fun, but pretty challenging so far. Like, kind of like just the basic core. That time I have no idea why I didn't super jump. I definitely pressed the button. Now I'm hitting it too early. If I could reliably do the first jump of the episode, that would be nice. Wow. There we go. I'm holding straight left and I got a diagonal. Wow. Game. Can we not start with this immediately? Can I get the first jump at least? No. The answer is no. Up, up. This is the first jump of the episode. I know it's not the first. That time I got the crystal for the dash, and it just didn't let me dash. What? Wow. Wow. Why was I thinking I would be able to do this section immediately? I took a break. The game didn't take a break. This is still the same exact point I was at. Can I go? Can I make it to the crystal, please? No. The answer is no. I cannot be at the top, and I cannot be at the bottom, and the middle doesn't work. Where do I stand? Up, up. There's that. Why did she get flung forwards like that? Too low down, even though they think that's the exact same pixel that worked before. Oh. And that time she didn't move forward at all. What? Up, over, up. She either gets flung way too far forward or doesn't move at all. She either gets flung too far or doesn't fling at all. I really don't quite understand the movements on some of these. Got it. Okay. Second lava chase room, go. I missed. I just whiffed the jump. Okay. I felt like I should have died earlier than I did there, actually. Mistimed it. This jump looks nearly identical to, like, the regular side of this one. Let me get a straight up jump, please, game. It's not letting me jump straight up right now. What? How? How on earth did... I missed it. No. Okay, I see what the game wants. I am just having a hard time delivering right now. I keep sailing right over. Oh yeah, there's like a little bit of slipperiness in the ice levels. That's right. Up. There's that. Thankfully, pretty easy room once you get it. Sweet. Nope, no. I might have been able to save it, but I was literally inside a flame for a moment. I shouldn't have even been alive at that point. Over, up. 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 Over, up. Up, over, up, over, up, dupe. Okay. The lava chase isn't going too terribly wrong right now. Oh, I just completely misunderstood what was about to happen. I need to save a dash there. Interesting, though. I don't think we got any of these rooms in the normal level. I needed to jump there, but I needed a super jump that it wasn't going to give me. Up. Huh. That's like a given. Up. There's no timing that works? Up. I'm holding straight up. Holding straight up. Up we go. Up through there. Grab the crystal. Up. Up. I had the side of it, and I just panicked and didn't grab in time. Up like so. Interesting that it gives you the recharge there. There's that. Okay, that's what it wants me to do. Oh, the first half of the lava chase was just significantly easier on B-side for some reason. But I have a feeling that's not going to hold true for long. I just didn't get flung. Just did not get flung at all. Up and over, up. Nope. That's what it wants, though. Didn't get flung. Is there a more reliable way to tell if you're gonna get flung or not? Because I just... I hugged it a pixel too far. A pixel too close, otherwise I fell down into place. A pixel too close. There's that. There's that. You need to land on the corner of that block and hope that it... Can I get flung, please? Can you please actually launch me like you're supposed... No, it doesn't want to. It just doesn't want to launch me. There's that. Up. Up. It just doesn't want to launch me. Up and over, grab that, grab that, grab that. It doesn't wanna. It doesn't wanna. I feel like I'm hitting a pixel that should move me far enough to the right there. There we go. I don't have a dash there. I need to be like a couple of pixels farther to the right on that platform. Up and over, up and over. Ah, that was bad. You actually need to, like, wait on the bounce pads for a moment to let the lava drop. What is the difference between the launch timing and the regular timing? I just don't get it. There's a... I don't see the difference. I just cannot see the difference between when it launches me halfway across the screen and when it doesn't move me at all. Okay. Up and over. Dash. What? How was... What? I seriously need to know. I seriously need to know. Because I cannot visualize what makes these different. I'm getting a... I'm getting like a 90% super jump there, and I need 100%. I guess is what's happening. I was trying to drop straight down, and I just couldn't line it up. I see exactly what needs to happen. I could just not reliably do it. There it is. No. No, you're kidding me. I tried to do a diagonal. It said no. Okay, that's what it wants, though. I stopped holding right. You need to hold right there to make sure you get enough distance. There's that. There's that. And that one didn't launch me. That one barely moved me. I've done the same exact thing on accident and got flung, like, all the way across the map. But there, it barely moves me past the first bounce pad. I just don't understand the difference between the two. Okay, there's that. Why? Why? Sometimes when you go to bounce up, you just go sideways. I know there's weird intricacies on every pixel and on every frame, but I just do not get them sometimes. That one didn't make it far enough, but Thankfully, I got the bounce back, and then it just said, no, you're not going far enough. This time, for some reason, I don't know. Sometimes, on some of these, I'm just releasing the button when I shouldn't. Why? Why do I go sideways there? I simply do not understand sometimes. What am I doing differently? What am I doing differently, game? There's that. I don't understand. I do not understand what is different on all these attempts. Up, over. There's that. Bounce, 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 bounce. Don't go anywheres. Just get dropped in the abyss. I need someone to explain it to me. And that time I didn't save enough time because I hit the crystal too soon. Up and over. There's that. There. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Up, up, up. There's that. Why? Why am I going sideways there? Game, please explain what is happening. Because I do not understand. Up, up, over, up, over. Get that. There's that. Why? Why was that a diagonal? Why? That's the second time that happens. It just gives me a diagonal there. Up, over, up. Get the switch. And get flung sideways into the spike for no apparent reason. Like, sometimes I just go sideways there and no, get the switch. There's what I want to happen. That's what I've been trying to do the whole time. Okay. So it's gonna want me to bounce 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Ah, you have to go faster than that. I just didn't get the jump. I pressed it too early there. That one was on me, definitely. Ah, the timing is weird. Oh no, I was like a pixel too low. And I just didn't get the jump there. Not sure on why that one wasn't the jump. And I mistimed it. I needed to be moving right slightly there, I think. Didn't get the jump. Okay. I'm panicking going too early. That time that one I don't know. That one felt slower than it should have been on the thing actually activating. I need to save a dash for that. Okay, so what it wants me to do is something like this. Ah, nope, 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 nope. I tried to feather it and I held it too long. Well, I'm landing. It's supposed to go down for a brief moment and then immediately come back up. It feels like it's waiting longer than it should for the come back up on some of these. There was just nothing there. That time I went too fast, I guess. Okay. Over, 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 over. Got it. Okay, you gotta feather the throttle on some of these. Over, over. What, I guess it wants me to hold on to that little lip on the left for a moment? Except it doesn't want to let me land there. I went a little bit too early. I didn't let it drop far enough. Up and over. Okay, easy enough. Okay. So we're out of the chase sequence then? Okay, I need a dash there, so I need to be able to make one of these without a dash. That wasn't a true jump. There's that. Landed too low. Yeah, this first one feels like the easiest one to make without a dash. I'm just mistiming it. I'm going a second too early and getting a mostly super jump wrapped around just a little bit too much. Okay. I went too far right. There's that. I needed to let it go a second early, second longer. Okay, that one definitely no, I need to make the first two of these without the dash, because I think I'm gonna need a two to actually make it to the exit there. One right and then an up. I'm holding straight up. I don't think I made it anywhere, anyways, but it just won't give me the right controls sometimes. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I don't think I'm gonna make it, but I still want to have the right controls happen so I at least know if I had a chance and if I was doing the right thing. Up and over. I'm going a microsecond too early on some of these, right? Right, I'm hitting like 2 frames early. Okay, stand here. No, I got focused on the dash that was coming up and didn't actually jump. Okay, I landed too low. I need to land here. I need to land here. And I forgot the jump, but there we go. You can just barely make it with a dash. Okay, so the second half of this level was significantly easier. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I missed. No, dang it. Fine. Done. These recover dashes. I'm not sure why it's so different in the final parts of the level. What's with the dangs on the bottom? There are spiked platforms for some. Oh, I see. It wants you to do the thing where the screen wraps around, and that works. Up, over, up, over, up, and we drop, recover, drop, down, up, dash. I misaligned. Drop down into the spikes and recover. Don't do that. That was silly. Up, over, dash, 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 drop down, go through the right. Up, over, up, over, land, right here. Oh, I can speed up the dash there. Good to know that. And recover. Up through that there. We can land here. I disaligned. Restart the room. I see what it wants. This is cool, and I really like these cassette rooms. I get to mess around with rhymes. Doop, doop, and I can just mimic the sounds it makes and just didn't recover. What's happened? I don't really know. I just fell off, and we drop down, over, and we go up here now. Land here, land here, land here, and drop like this. Up, over, up. What was that? It did whatever it wanted. That was not what I said to do. It just decided to go to the left. I don't know why I was holding up. And then I switched to right, and still it decided to do that. I do not understand. It is so weird when it decides it can do whatever it wants. And we just continue on. Drop through here. I almost died. Drop through here. Recover now. Up, over to the right. I missed the crystal now to the start. And we were so close on the first real try. And I cannot return to there. Up, over, up, down. Over, I was holding up right. That should have been a diagonal. Why was it not, game? Can you please explain to me the difference? And it's like 2 degrees, and we continue on, please. And I don't know what I'm doing, and we're just going to... What was that? I was holding down to the right. If anything, I should have gone down to the right and died down there. Why was that an upright? I swear. I'm losing the rhyme scheme, but I need to continue on with the metronome, or else I'm going to lose tempo. And I really, please, game, will you just listen to me? And we need to realign. I got messed up on the time, and we need to go like this. Down, right, over here. Drop down 2, over now. It disappears, up and right. Over, up, up. What was that? I was holding straight up. The analog stick did not switch between the 2 dashes, I swear. It just decided to go right for some reason till we lost a fight. And I'm just going to continue, cause I need to. I can't drop it, and we're going to win. Please, game, can you please actually listen to me? And it will not, so let's go. Doop, 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 doop. And I continue to die, cause the game will not let me win. No, up, up, and we drop over here. Over here, go on 2. Up, the game did not do what I thought it was going to. And we go over, up 2. Over on here, this is a safe spot. The timing just comes on 2. Doop, 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 doop. And we drop like so. Got the crystal hearts. Say goodbye. Complete chapter 8's B-side. There we go. That was a fun. I really like the cassette rooms. If you can't tell, I have a lot of fun with them. I still love this art. I'm gonna need a sip of my water in a moment though, because that was a little bit rough. So that is all of the crystal hearts on all the A-sides and all the B-sides. And something I did hear about. Ready for a real challenge? C-sides have been unlocked, and golden strawberries have appeared at the start of every chapter. Good luck, Madeline. I heard about both C-sides and golden strawberries. Both of them are gonna be rough. 492, not actually that bad. Like, that is significantly better than the death amount on most of the other B-sides, actually. So cool. So we have C-side's death now listed there. C-side core has a full clear. Oh, full clear means get all the strawberries at everything in like a single attempt, doesn't it? Okay. That's still pretty good on that. All the crystal hearts for all the basic levels. Golden strawberries, only 3 million compared to 360 million is kind of a lot. So, Oh, core has a yellow flag. Interesting. So we can go on to farewell. I really want that to be the final thing. So we're going to try and figure out golden strawberries and seasides first. Which one do I showcase first? Golden strawberries, I guess? Go to the start of the first level. This is the one that's easiest going to be. So, golden strawberries. You collect them. Let's say I die here. Actually, no, that is not a good show of what a golden strawberry is. No, it would have returned to that spot anyways. Let's say I die here. Back to the beginning. So, basically, go deathless through the entire game in order to acquire all the golden strawberries. Thankfully, I think I'm pretty good, if I do say so, at this game at this point. Or at least I understand how a lot of this stuff works now. I am going to attempt to double dash and end up losing the strawberry. That is a given at this point. But, we might as well just get the first golden strawberry, right? Should be simple enough. I just need to go up through here. This is going to be the toughest room, isn't it? Yeah, I almost messed it up, but we made it to the end anyways. Up, over. Oh, that was close. Up through here, over to the right. Oh no! No, we were like 3 rooms short. We were at the very end almost. Oh wait, no, we didn't even see Theo. We're like halfway through this level. Never mind, ignore me. Anyways, you see what we have to do for golden strawberries. I don't think I'm going to be getting all of them. What was that? What was that? That's the first time I see that happen. So, I can clear this one. This full level I can clear in like 10 minutes now if I'm still trying to gather everything. If I'm just going for the ending, I think I can probably do it in like 3. So, might as well showcase this whole attempt. Let's see, do I actually remember how this first room ends, or how this first level ends too? Up like so, up, over. Over, grab that. Up through here. Over like so, grab the crystal. And just go on. Okay, up through here. We made it to this room before. No, okay, recovered it. And let's see. Okay, there's that, and then it's over here. Let's see. It's up and to the right here, I believe, right? Or is it up? I think it's up here, actually. And then up. Grab on here. Over like so, jump on over, grab that back. How close are we to the end? I'm gonna scream! No! How long is this level? Is this level considerably longer than I thought it was? I could have sworn we were close to the end a couple of times. I guess I just don't remember what this one looks like. Let's give it one more attempt, I think. One more attempt for the full thing. If not, this is going to be the only golden strawberry I think is going to be actually easy, quote unquote, to get. I just have to figure out how to do it deathless. Up like so. Up, over. We passed 1 strawberry right now, right? 2 strawberries. I think there's a couple of strawberries on a side path I'm not going to go down, so I won't be able to properly count those. But I am going the right direction. 3. I think there were 2 side path strawberries there, maybe even 3. Oh, checkpoint. That means we're into the second part. Over. I was just about to ask where my second dash went. Like, we don't have that, silly. We don't have a second dash anymore, silly. Like, we are not at the end of the game. We are at the beginning of the game. I want to say there's 3 side pass strawberries over there. Over, up. Let's see. Up over here, like so, up and up. I think there might be some sort of like shortcut or something. I don't remember. Like so, just grab on here, just go up. And this is the 3rd checkpoint. Well, there's that strawberry. There's 4 other strawberries to pass by. There's one up and to the left here. Up here, there's one on the right. That means we really... Hold on. No. Up, over, and then let's see. This is the final room, I think, right? Or just a... we made it. Celeste Mountain. Collect 175 strawberries, and we made it with the golden strawberry for 175. Very, very cool. We've already seen this cutscene a bunch of times. We've beaten this level so many times at this point. But, oh, it now has a nice golden. We're 21 out of 20. Picked up an extra 20 deaths trying it, but first of 8. First of 8 golden strawberries, right? Because there's 8 basic levels. I don't know if 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have no idea if Core has one. Core probably has one. Oh no, I'm counting the epilogue. Core is 8. Farewell might have one. I have no idea. I'm not checking yet. So let's try out Seaside Chapter 1 real quick. Apparently these are shorter, but a lot more challenging. Whoa, okay. Wow, game. It is not registering me switching to straight up in time. You have so little time here that it will... Oh, I see. I have to dash right there. Wait, no, I just have to go right. I can't dash right, or else I won't have a dash for the next part. I disagree. Okay, you have to go so early. These all move so fast. Made it. First room done. Okay. Jump dash over there. Grab the side of that. Go up and over. Jump over to there. Jump dash over. Super jump up. Thread the needle. Go up and over. Grab. Jump over. Grab that. Super jump over. Grab that. Super jump up. Got it. I landed like 2 pixels too high, I think, probably. Come on. I was like 1 pixel too far to the right, I guess. Up, over, dash. I'm wrapping the corners just a little bit too much. Okay, the first room, we didn't actually take too many attempts. It was just... I just disagree with that death. I hit the wall above the spikes and died there. What was that? Up, over, up, over. Once again, I'm going past those spikes and dying. You can just ignore that block right there. I'm disagreeing with the game on these deaths, like, just entirely. Like, I don't know what to do. And the game is just deciding that I die when I'm on the wall on the other side of the spikes. How am I supposed to make it through if it's just gonna say, yeah, you died, because I said so? Up, over, up, over. What? How am I supposed to deal with that? Like, it definitely looks like I'm making it past the spikes, and then I'm just dying anyways. Yeah, Madeline's whole hitbox. Like, half of Madeline is going up through the little opening, past the spikes. And then I'm dying because, like, the edge of my toe touches it, which is not how that should work. Just not how that should work. Up, over. Oh, I held LT because I'm not making that jump most of the time, and then suddenly I just made that jump, so I wasn't prepared. And that time Madeline just didn't move left. Let me climb. Wow, game. Thank you ever so much. Up, over. Up. Over, through. What? What am I supposed to do when it's just not letting me through? Because I don't feel like I'm deserving these deaths. Like, I don't feel like I'm deserving these deaths. I'm making it through these. Wow. I think these hitboxes are just way too... These hitboxes are mean. These hitboxes are just really mean. Like, I am making it through. I am making it through that, and the game is just like, no, our hitbox is way bigger than what you actually are. There's that. Up, over. There we go. You really, really have to thread that needle. Like, if it looks like you're gonna make it, double check, because you're probably not. Ew. Huh. Okay, I didn't look at the whole thing. Just go for it, I guess. I didn't round it enough, actually. Okay, made it there, I just missed, and then it wants me to jump off and immediately dash up onto the right, land on that one, dash over, jump over to that one before it goes, jump up, dash over to that one, super jump up and over, thread the needle down there, activate it, jump up, climb that wall, let it come back to me, ride it back over, and then I don't know. I don't know how these things are gonna work here. Okay, yeah, when it said that seasides are rough, it wasn't kidding. Is it gonna let me, or? Wow. It didn't let me go. It didn't let me let go. Okay, up, over. Super jump over. Up, okay, I don't think I deserve to be alive right now, but sure, oh, they're so fast. You need to move so far in advance. Where did my stamina go? Like, sometimes you just run out of stamina so quickly for no reason. Like, sometimes it's like 30 seconds, sometimes it's like 3. Okay, up, over. Super jump over. Up. Over. Super jump. Thread the needle. You have to move so fast. I don't think you can jump off that. I think you have to dash. The hitboxes on these spikes are so mean with their hitboxes. Like, whatever you see on the spikes is not what they actually look like. There's that. Oh, I see. You have to... I don't see. Because you're not going to get a super jump there off of the block. Maybe it gives you a mild super jump that I didn't realize. Let me down. Now it's just not letting me through. I hate these spikes. These spikes are extra mean. Like, that was the same exact spot. I landed on the same exact spot. Up and over. It didn't let me grab. It dropped. I dropped like 3 pixels too far down, and it didn't grab. And that time it stopped moving. Come on. This is mean. Up and over. Up, over, thread the needle. Jump, dash, anything. Anything, just let me off. I was spamming both jump and dash, and it didn't go until I was just about to hit the spikes. Up and... Madeline, I'm continuing to tell you to move. I have not told you to stop, so why are you stopping? There's that. Oh, up and... I disagree. Madeline started to drop down and should have dropped down into place, and then just moved like 3 pixels up and to the left. Somehow, for some reason, I disagree with these hitboxes. Like, these hitboxes, these hitboxes aren't specific. No, the problem is that they just are not the same every time. Like, I'm not feeling like I'm hitting, like, hitboxes that are too big. I'm feeling like I'm hitting Why was that an up and to the right dash? Why was that an up and to the right dash? If it was an up dash, I think I slid up and to the left. Up past it to the left. But no, it went up right and just sailed off to the right. I don't know how to deal with this. At that time, I definitely should have died, but didn't. There's that. Up and over. Give me the control that I'm trying to do. I think even with the diagonal dash, I died there, but give me the chance. Give me the chance to do what I'm trying to do. So I can at least know if what I'm trying to do is right. Up and over, up and over. Up. Give me the control that I'm trying to do so I can know if it's right at least. Even if I'm not going to make it, I want to be able to do what I'm saying to do. Up and over. Up, up, up. Game, please. Give me the control that I'm inputting. Up and over. Wrapped it a little bit too close, I guess, even though I've literally phased through half of these spikes. That one was... Yeah, back to back of those 2 deaths is so silly. Up and over. Up and over. Aw, what? I could not release. I released, and Madeline just kept sailing right. I don't know. I don't know. Up and over. Up, up, up. It is not the same outcome every time. Up and over. Up. Up. Drop down. Get a little bit of a boost. Let me through. Okay. Over, over, up. What was that? What was that? A super jump to the right went left. It's... Like, everything about that jump should have moved me far off to the right, and then suddenly I'm just moving left when I release. There we go. There's that. Drop down. Get a little bit of a speed boost. Up. Over. No! That time I went too early. I didn't think that was going to be possible to go to. Hey. Up. Over. Up. We can see the end of this level. We are so close. Up, over. No matter how hard you hold left, you are going to the right, and you have no control over where you land. Your only control is when you release the button. And then occasionally when you release the button and try to hold left to stop your movement, you will just move left when the game decides you do. Okay, we're so close. Up. Up. What is that? What is that? I should have died and squished there. Like, the game gave me a freebie by not immediately killing me, but it also just immediately took it away by giving me a control that has not happened once. What? I tried to wrap back around and come down to it, but you know, you're supposed to grab the wall. I don't know why I did that. I've literally faced through that spike 100 times, but sure, that time it killed me. Up and over. There's that. Drop down. Dash. Drop. Get a little bit of a boost. You have... What is the timing on that one? It is all going to come down to the timing on this release right here. It all comes down to that timing. As soon as I get that timing, what's that final dash look like? Grab the wall, it's gonna super jump you upwards and immediately dash right and you should get it. Okay. Yeah, I think it all comes down to making the timing on this one. So we're already at time. I'm gonna give it a go. It's gonna take me a while. I'm only making it there 1 in 3, so it just depends on how many attempts it takes me to get there, and then how many it takes to thread the needle. Because it's all down to release time. Oh, okay, I finally made it. I was making it look harder than it was. But basically, you just jump off as it passes. You do get pushed back away from it when you jump. I thought I had to release because I attempted to do the jump away thing and it was acting weird. But we made it here finally. Game? I was spamming dash. And Madeline just like, okay, I die now. Why? I was spamming dash. She just didn't move. She just didn't do anything. I'm still dying to this thing 1 in 3 times. Up and over. Okay. Up and over. Super jump over. That's the first time in 30 attempts that I failed at. That's the first time in 30 attempts that I do not make it. If I make it that far, I make it to the attempt at this point. It's the first time in 30 attempts that I fail on that. I don't know. Am I supposed to be able to phase through spikes or am I not? Because it seems like more often than not I do there. And then it just sometimes says no. But anyways, if I make it here, I usually make it here. And that time it just flung me off to the left. Way farther than it did on the attempt that actually made it there. And I'm out of stamp. What? Things change. I don't know what the difference is between every attempt. But like sometimes things just act differently. Up, over, drop. Get the little jump boost. There's that. Up, over. Drop down here. Got it. That, I should have had that. I should have had that the first time I made it to the golden hearts, but it didn't dash for some reason. No special text or anything, just the golden heart on screen. Okay, I was expecting like an achievement or something. Okay, same picture even. Seaside complete. Okay, so we have it. 101 deaths. Like, huh. You can add that death with this one. And, hmm. Interesting. I know it's a lot shorter and there's a lot less screens, but that is interesting how much easier that was, like, time-wise. 20 minutes. Oh, okay. Oh, it was literally 3 minutes for the clear that got the golden strawberry. That's pretty cool. But that did not take nearly as long as I thought it was going to. Like, I heard they were a lot shorter, but they're significantly harder, and I saw for sure that they are significantly harder. So weird. Anyways, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. Forsaken Clear City, we have everything but a full clear on it, and I don't really care about the full clear. Just go back through, get all the strawberries at once, which... is that possible for Forsaken City? I thought there was one that was either or direction, like they both went to the same place. I don't know. So, between episodes, I think I'm going to head to the summit and just find the final strawberry just to finish it off there. Out of curiosity, has anything changed here now? Aha, yes it has. So we have the strawberry thing because we have 175, and we have a heart there, I'm assuming because we cleared all the B-sides. So pretty cool. Anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So without further ado, take care everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you three so much for the extra support. So for real now, take care everybody.